Finally, the day had come when the two titans would face each other in a battle to determine once and for all who was the strongest. The venue for the fight was a remote area in the middle of the desert, chosen for its lack of inhabitants and infrastructure. The spectators, which included fans of both characters as well as curious onlookers, were kept at a safe distance by a perimeter of armed guards. Goku arrived first, accompanied by his faithful companions, Krillin and Piccolo. Superman soon followed, hovering in the air above the desert sands. The two warriors stood facing each other, tension building between them as they prepared to fight. Without warning, Goku charged at Superman with incredible speed, throwing a flurry of punches and kicks. But Superman, with his incredible strength and speed, was able to deflect the attacks with ease. The two continued to exchange blows, each one more powerful than the last. The fight continued for hours, with neither fighter showing signs of giving up. The spectators were awed by the display of power and skill, as well as the destruction wrought by the two warriors. The ground shook with every punch and blast, and the sky was filled with smoke and debris. At one point, Goku transformed into his Super Saiyan form, a transformation that increased his power exponentially. But even this was not enough to overcome Superman, who had his own trump card: his ability to absorb and harness the energy of the sun. As the battle raged on, it became clear that the two warriors were evenly matched. Both had reached the limits of their power, and neither could gain an advantage over the other. It was then that Goku came up with a plan. Using his instant transmission technique, Goku teleported behind Superman and delivered a devastating blow to the back of his head. The attack caught Superman off guard, and he fell to the ground, unconscious. The crowd erupted into cheers as Goku was declared the winner. But the celebrations were short-lived, as Superman soon recovered and challenged Goku to a rematch. The two agreed to meet again in a year's time, to settle the score once and for all. As the spectators dispersed and the guards moved in to clean up the debris, Goku and Superman exchanged a brief nod of mutual respect. Both knew that they had faced a worthy opponent, and both were eager for the chance to prove themselves once again. And so the legend of Goku vs. Superman continued, a never-ending battle between two of the greatest warriors in fiction. Over the next year, the anticipation for the rematch grew, with fans of both characters debating and speculating about who would emerge victorious. Goku spent the year training intensely, determined to find a way to defeat Superman. He sought out new techniques and pushed his limits to new heights. Superman, meanwhile, continued to protect the world and uphold his values, but also prepared for the upcoming fight. He knew that Goku was a formidable opponent and respected his strength and determination. Finally, the day of the rematch arrived. This time, the fight was held in a massive arena, capable of holding millions of spectators. The world watched in awe as Goku and Superman once again faced each other. Who will win? Who will fall? We have to wait and see.